Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the next part of this chapter, that is excretory system in human being. The excretory system of man, that is human, which is mainly consist of a pair of kidneys, pair of ureter, which are tube-like structure, urinary bladder, that is the middle one sac-like structure, and the opening, that is the urethra. Here in this diagram you can check that all important parts. Start with the kidney first, which are pair of dark red colored bean shaped organ. Bean shape means which is a kind of elongate and which is bulging at the middle. Kidneys are attached to the dorsal body wall at the level of 12th thoracic to 3rd lumbar vertebra. So the organs in our thoracic and our abdominal region are shown by or find by this kind of position with the number of and position of vertebrae. They are anteriorly covered by the double layer of peritoneal covering, peritoneum, which is one of the kind of membrane like structure which is present on all the organs of our body. So peritoneal covering hence known as retroperitoneal, because anteriorly means the back side of the kidney is only covered by the peritoneal covering. That's why it is retro, means behind peritoneal. They are situated on either side of vertebral column. They are present on the both side of the vertebral column. Right kidney is slightly lower than the left kidney because there is presence of liver on the right side. So left kidney is slightly back than right kidney due to the position of stomach, because stomach is actually bulging at the time when we ingest food into it. On the inner side of the kidney, the notch-like structure is present, which is known as hilus or hilum. A notch means a structure which inwards, through which blood vessel, nerves, ureter enter or exit. That is the opening point of the kidney. Inside the kidney, renal artery gets enters while renal vein comes outside. So renal artery enters and renal vein comes out in the kidney. Functions: removal of nitrogenous waste, maintenance of water balance, regulation of pH of body fluids, for example acid base balance, regulation of salt concentration, the amount of salt which is required for the body, which helps in the osmoregulation, regulation of the blood pressure and blood volume, so it maintains the pressure on the arteries, wall of the arteries and veins, and also the amount of the blood. Elimination of excess soluble substances like vitamins, medicines, antibiotics and pigments. So the extra soluble substances like these are, which are not required for our body for longer time, which are removed. Ureters. From the hilum, that means from the notch like structure of each kidney, a thin narrow muscular duct. Duct means a kind of small tube which runs posteriorly, known as ureter. Posteriorly, that means from the back side. So ureter measures about 40 centimeter in length, 6 millimeter in diameter. So such ureters open inside the urinary bladder. That is the next function. They carry urine from kidney to the urinary bladder by peristalsis. Peristalsis, that is the contraction relaxation movement of the tube, that is peristalsis, by which material which is present inside the tube move forward. Urinary bladder. It is large single pear-shaped muscular sac-like structure. Pear-shaped sac-like structure at the middle of the excretory system at the bottom. It is present in pelvic cavity, means the cavity on which we sit, just behind the pubic bones. Pubic bones, that means the bones on which we sit. And the bones in front of our body, that is on the ventral side downwards. Its opening in urethra is guarded by sphincter muscles, which are called urethral sphincter, which actually controls the micturition, that means passing of urination to empty the urinary bladder. So these are voluntary muscle, that means we can control their activity. So that's why we can control our urine passing. Urinary bladder is made up of destrusor muscles. Function: it is useful for temporary storage of storing, that is 50 ml to 1 liter. That's why it is highly muscular part, and which is tensile, that means which can increase its capacity to store. Urethra: it starts from the lower part of urinary bladder and open outside the body. In males, urethra is long, 20 centimeter, and pass through the penis. But in female, it is short as 4 centimeter and opens in the vestibule. Kidney: a pair of kidney, which is a bean-shaped kidneys, on the either side of backbone from the 12th thoracic to 3rd lumbar vertebra. These are present behind peritoneum, hence are called retroperitoneal. Dimension is 10 is to 5 is to 4. That means 10 centimeters in height, 5 centimeters in width, and 4 centimeter in thickness. Average weight is 150 gram in the males and 135 in the female. Outer surface is convex, inner is concave. Notch on the inner concave surface is called hilum, from which the renal artery and vein enters and exit. And each kidney contains almost 1 million functional units of nephron. Ureters, which are shows the pairs of ureters which originate from the hilum, opens into the urinary bladder, and they are possess a kind of valves. They are not contains a kind of valves, but the bladder, where at the opening it shows the prevention of backward flow, where the ureters shows a kind of opening which prevents the backflow as soon as bladder is filled. Urinary bladder, which is inverted triangular area, that is called trigon shape, opens into the urethra, and at the 2 points of the base triangle opening are ureters. And urinary bladder is covered externally by peritoneum. So inner peritoneum is muscular layer, and it is formed by the destrusor muscles, consists of 3 layers: smooth muscles, longitudinal, circular, longitudinal respectively. Innermost layer is made up of transitional epithelial tissue, which actually helps that bladder to stress. Urethra is made up of fibrovascular tube-like structure, that is exterior to the body. It is guarded by the internal sphincter, which is made up of destructor muscles, involuntary in nature, that means we can control. External sphincter, which is made up of striated muscles, which is voluntary in nature, that means we can control. If this valve is not functioning properly during inflammation of bladder, it can lead to the kidney infection. VS of kidney or histology of kidney. Kidney is externally covered by 3 layers. We can check: renal fascia, middle adipose tissue, and inner renal capsule. In VS of kidney shows 2 regions inside the capsule: renal cortex, renal medulla. So renal cortex, it is the outer peripheral region of kidney, which is generally dark and granular. The cortex part enters inside the medulla in between the pyramids, which are known as columns of Bertini, that you can check out exactly in the diagram. Renal medulla. On the inside of kidney, a red colored striated part is present known as medulla, which shows 6 to 20 conical projections are present, called renal pyramids. So these pyramids are separated from each other by a column of Bertini, which are present in between them. The upper broad side of pyramid faces towards cortex while narrow side faces towards renal pelvis. Renal pyramids opens inside the small cavity known as minor calyx, and this minor calyx which connects each other and forms a major calyx. These are the funnel like structures which collects the urine. Such major calyx open inside the ureter at hilus region. Micturition. Spilling is incorrect over there, but removal of urine outside the body, that is micturition. Process in which urine is removed outside the body when the urinary bladder gets fully filled with urine and sensory reflex it's produced which causes urge to pass the urine. Under such urge, that means our control of passing the urine, sphincter muscle gets relaxed and muscles of urinary bladder gets contract by which urine is removed outside the body. Blood supply to the kidney. From the heart, dorsal aorta carries blood to the renal through the renal artery to the kidney. By the afferent arteriole, kidney enters in the glomerulus. From the afferent arteriole, blood coming out after filtration. Peritubular capillary network by which blood passes through and also reabsorbed material is gets added to it. When it enters into the venules, means small vein. Small venules combine to form renal veins, and renal veins are enters in the heart through the inferior vena cava. From the heart, blood is supplied to the posterior part of the body by dorsal aorta, and the branch of dorsal aorta supplying blood to the kidney is known as renal artery. When renal artery enters inside the kidney, forms very fine branches, that branches which supplying blood to the nephron or uriniferous tubule which are known as afferent arteriole. So afferent arteriole inside the Bowman's capsule forms capillary network which is known as glomerulus, the exact site of the removal of the material from the blood. From the glomerulus, efferent arteriole arises and which combines with each other form venules, and venules comes together and forms renal vena cava which collects the all blood from the posterior side of the body, opens inside the right auricle of the heart. Here we are going to stop and we are going to continue in the next lecture. Thank you all of you.